This is Meredith Lego. Welcome to my channel. My channel is all about Ascension science and the expansion of consciousness. And a lot of the material that I bring forward is actually learnings or teachings that I've been able to receive by connecting with interdimensional or extra-dimensional beings of consciousness. So they're basically not currently in the physical plane as we know it. And in this particular video, I want to share a really interesting learning, I guess you could say, or message that I received about, I guess, more ET, quote unquote, ET contact. So it was pretty interesting. So I'm going to read this off my notes that I actually use when I'm writing down the messages as they're coming through, as opposed to my typed notes, because I'm still here with a broken arm. So might take me a little bit longer because it's harder to read some of the chicken scratch, so bear with me. Entrainment of your life force to the source frequency can be the powerful force calling you to awaken. You are not alone. You never have been. This message comes as you are on the doorstep to galactic contact. You have within yourself that which makes you whole. You are divine. You are a shard of God. You are now being pulled in by a gravitational magnetic force which pulls all light into the 0 point once again. The only way home is through the heart. This is your starship. This is your portal. That which you see before you is the compressed time as an illusion. The light codes pass through you as a holographic projector, beaming out that which is inside of your being. The higher your frequency, the more you will experience lessons and a visual acuity of non-human or ET, quote unquote, life. So that was basically the message. Now, there was a couple, I think, of key takeaways there that, obviously there's a certain entrainment of your life force to force frequency, and that basically pulls you into an awakening process, and it certainly did for me, and I know it's happening to hundreds of thousands of others on this planet. And essentially through that very process is what starts to put you onto the doorstep of having more galactic contact, if you will. So they're saying you're on the doorstep of that. So I'm guessing because more and more humans are going through that process, it creates a natural process for that quote unquote galactic contact to happen in the physical reality. And by doing that, by going within, it is the process which makes you whole. So they're essentially saying, I think this was a kind of a key message, that the way home is through the heart, but this is also the place that is your starship and is your portal. So if I go back to some previous videos that I've done on portals and stargates, one of the key things that I was testing out is, hey, are there actually like door portals out there? And I think certainly there are, but I think within every single being, if you will, all the way from a galaxy, all the way down to the tiny atoms, and even quantum particles inside of your bodies, you essentially have gateways or portals of gravitational pull and magnetic or electrical and gravitational pulls that are going on. So you essentially have portals, within your body. You are a portal unto itself. And that's how a consciousness can actually start to migrate around or even maneuver around. So that happens certainly when you're in, dream time is one form of consciousness, but there's also other forms of consciousness in which consciousness can actually travel. So they're saying this is your portal. So the other key thing here is that, um, that which you see before you is the compressed time as an illusion. So I've heard this many times before in the teachings that essentially what you're going through, what you're experiencing, is essentially an illusion. And what's happening is that light codes are essentially passing through your being, if you will, and you're a holographic projector to that which is inside of you. And it's based upon, and what you kind of see or experience is really based upon the frequency, your thoughts, your intentions, your emotions, and in some cases, your actions. But it's really the frequency which starts to then mirror back to you that which is inside of you. And so, as we essentially start to migrate to higher frequencies, that is what will start to cause essentially what they call the visual acuity of non-human or ET life. So you'll start to have more awareness actually in your sight. I'm not sure if that's referencing like inner sight or if that's referencing physical sight. That wasn't very clear. So anyway, just again wanted to share this particular uh, channeling, if you will. Um, or a connection, or I guess you could say message that I got. And I'll continue to share more messages as they come in. So with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with others who you think might benefit. And as always, keep with you what resonates and, leave behind what doesn't resonate. And I'll see you in future videos. Thanks. Bye.